everyone. I am in the Galapagos Islands. We're right adjacent to the equator. This is one of the islands that Charles Darwin stopped on to get data eventually for his theory of the origin of species and evolution. So we press the 3 points of our feet into the earth, drawing energy up from the earth, in this case the volcanic rock and sand of Galapagos Islands, and we draw that energy all the way up through our legs, feeling support into our hip girdle. From there we find the length of our spine all the way to the base of our skull, with our feet firmly engaged in the earth. Holding those feelings, tailbone back, tabletop airplane, shoulder girdle supporting our arms, and let's flex our knees slightly as we place our hands to our shins for a modified lateral mat stretch, and reversing our swan dive as we lead with our heart, pressing our hips forward to a lock position. This is a reverse swan dive. We release our lateral mat stretch and slowly dive, releasing our hamstrings. Lateral mat stretch engages our hamstrings and glutes, which takes the pressure off our lumbar spine as we're reversing, and we release our lateral mat stretch as we dive. Let's do one more. Inhaling as we reverse swan dive with lateral mat stretch. Exhaling as we release lateral mat stretch and dive. Stepping our right foot all the way back with our left foot to downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, we're stretching our mat with our hands and feet. One more time. And lowering our heels to the mat. Let's lower our knees to the mat for cat and cow pose. In cat and cow, we can have starfish hands on the ground, or we can have gorilla fists, lengthening our spine from the crown of our head to the tip of our tail, and then flexing our spine in the opposite direction. I'm going to turn so you can see this from the side, extending our right arm, and extending our left leg. We reach from our right wrist to our left heel. Reach and lengthen. Exhaling back to all fours. Let's lower to a child's pose with extended arms. In child's pose, we lower our glutes to our heels, our chest to our thighs. Arms are extended, palms facing in. As we move on, kneeling side plank left. We'll open up our lower left leg 90 degrees to the mat and extend our right leg all the way to the back of our mat, planting our gorilla fist or wrist directly under our left shoulder and checking for a string line between our wrist and our knee and our back ankle. Then we press our left hip forward to lock it in place, stacking our shoulders. We can look off straight ahead or down or even up as we plumb line our wrist to our shoulder. We'll take our right foot, our right heel rather, and step our right heel as far back as we can. Stretch our mat between the bottom of our 3 points, both feet. Inhaling up and exhaling into Warrior 1. And for Warrior 2, we want our hips to be parallel with the long side of our mat. So we turn our hips to the side, adjust our back foot angle, extend our arms, and we have Warrior 2. And to reverse our Warrior, all we do is windmill our arms. Our left arm reaches up and our palm turns back. Our right arm reaches down and our right palm rests on our right thigh. Inhaling as we reach up, exhaling back to Warrior 2. And then pulling our arms to a modified side angle, resting our left forearm on our left thigh. Then we can inhale and extend our left knee and our left arm, and exhale to triangle hamstring stretch. As we reach down towards our left ankle, keeping our hips open, pressing our hips back towards the back of our mat, feeling a lengthening in our left hamstring. Balancing. knee flexion, external hip rotation to tree, spreading the branches of our tree down and out, overhead, and opening to the sun. Inhaling as we reach, exhaling to airplane arms, heart center, and touching down. Mountain pose. That concludes our practice. Namaste.